Yeah, 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 yeah. YouTube was popping. It's your favorite uncle.
It's
YouTube
your
was
favorite
popping.
cousin. It's your favorite brother, Drizzy
It's
Dre,
your
the hood
favorite uncle.
conservative, alongside my
It's your
boy.
favorite cousin.
It's your favorite brother, Drizzy Dre, the
Alongside
hood
my
conservative,
boy.
alongside my boy, alongside my boy, Gary Lamb. Okay, I'll just say it for him.
Thank you. I appreciate you, sir.
Listen, shout out to everybody. Get over to the hood conservative chat. So Hoodie can make you a moderator. The Hood Conservative channel is growing. I want to say shout out to everyone that has stayed with us through the rebranding.
Yes, thank you very much, everybody.
And if you're in the chat now, I'm gonna be making you a moderator. If you've been with the channel for a while, if you're just new coming in, stick around with us. We got a great show planned for you tonight. Shout out to Cat F, Sarah Ratliff, Freelone Zoo, King's Refuge Cooking, Conservative Supreme, of course, Lambology's in there, Gary Lamb. Who else we got in here? Myself, K Nick. Listen, we got a few people in here. Shout out to Tag as well, man. Callie, Karen. Much love to everyone, man, that is in the chat, man. Texas Mag, what's plapping? Gary, you can hop in anytime.
I'm so sorry, brother. When you said you was talking to somebody else, and then you said what poppin', I didn't know you was talking to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I was just waiting for you to hop on in there.
Oh man, I was listening, man. Yo, you do the amazing intros and stuff like that. I'm just like being your what you call it, your runner up or your sidekick, if you can call it that. You know.
Absolutely
So I'm
not.
I'm
Listen,
working the chat the other way. You know what I'm saying? What up?
hey,
What up, baby? How
co-host.
you doing, love? Yes, we are absolutely co-host. I'm excited about everything that's going on right now. Oh man, this is great stuff. This is great stuff.
It's wonderful. Y'all, listen, we celebrating tonight. The channel just broke 8,000. So much love to everyone, man. The channel just broke 8,000. So shout out to everybody, like I said, that's been a part of the live. Listen, I'm loving the comments that Hoodie is getting. Listen, it's some crazy people out here, but I do agree with some of the comments, about black
Yes.
men only wanting to talk relationships and not really having, you know, a particular point to what it is they're saying. Now, one person talk about building a grocery store. Baby, I'm not building no goddamn grocery store. I got businesses, with my own wife. But I definitely understand what you're saying. And a resource center, the state got enough resource centers here in Rochester. I ain't about to waste no more money doing that. It's a whole bunch of churches out. It's time for that. But I think that we do need a little more healing as far as families are concerned.
I 100% agree with you on that, Pepper.
But hoodie a little messed up today. I'm drinking my tea. Gary will tell you it's been a rough past couple days.
Oh man, he's been hacking up fur balls, bro. Like Jesus, trying to
Ooh,
get through this damn cold, man. I don't know what the hell happened to it. Did it get you?
listen, I don't. My whole house right now, everybody's sick.
Yeah, it sounded like you got you.
Everybody's sick.
You got the bug. You got the cooties.
My bad. I gotta. Sometimes I just gotta mute just to cough real quick. But
Yeah.
shout out to everybody in the live. Gary, what we talking about?
We are talking about a plethora of things. A plethora of things. We got Pearl, going nuts, man. I think Pearl and blown a gasket or something because she going after everybody. Like she going after. All right, so here's the thing. Old Hood found a clip of Pearl talking about Steve Harvey. And he said, "Yo, when you see this, you're going to flip what he has to say." And I got, I think, about a minute in before I said, "Yeah, I'm just going to save it for the live because I can tell this is going to get heated because of what he said right in the beginning." So we're going to start with that clip and see where it goes.
Oh, absolutely. I got everything queued up, ready to go. But as Gary was saying, me and Gary actually we're going to talk to more about rules
Hmm.
that we thought, like as far as dating is concerned. I think that a lot of the bread need to come out of it, but we're going to talk about that a little later.
Hmm. Hmm.
Here's the question. When do you think it's appropriate to start splitting the bill on dates?
I am more than happy to go Dutch. I believe in equality for all. So I like the yin and the yang of a guy paying sometimes, I'll pay sometimes. Kind of sets the tone for a relationship. And, I got your back, you got my back.
Set the
Having
tone
said
for the
that, if it is
relationship.
the first date, he better offer to pay or there will not be a second date.
Okay, pause the damn live. Pause, pause, pause. Why end up are we still talking about this topic right here? How long have we been talking about who pays for the damn first date? Why are we still talking about this? Play the clip.
I will say, well, I will say I love it as a gesture. I think it's really sweet and I appreciate it. But a lot of times I feel like, no, I want to go Dutch on the first date because we're both feeling each other out and I don't want someone to assume something. So I like going Dutch on the first date.
Well, I mean, I feel like it just depends on the delivery, right?
Yes.
Like
The
sometimes
delivery.
when he looks over at me like,
Yeah.
yeah, then so
Like, how don't you know that going ahead of time? Why would he be looking at you any kind of way?
Right.
This is not, and like this is what we're gonna talk about a little later. Is that like you shouldn't even be going on, out to fancy restaurants until old girl is actually talking to you and not ghosting you.
Right.
Your first time dating her and all of that. This ain't 1957, man, where women thought a little differently about long-term relationships. Y'all
Exactly.
be thinking about rosters and having men, on hold. And listen, you need to take the time to actually get to know a person before you start spending any type of money. And I think that that's in both sides of a relationship. Period.
Right.
you need to go ahead and put down on this and I'm a go. Not never to be seen again. But I think that needs to be discussed early on, right? Like how much of a date is this? Are you interested in courting me for real? Or did you ask me out or did I ask you out? Or was this like a setup by friends? I feel like those things need to be discussed early on. Communication will eliminate any room for error in that situation.
You know what? This is the thing that really irritates me. It is so the deck is stacked so much in their favor that they can get on a show and openly talk about what they discriminate and what they do not like and what they do not want to see on the first date.
Hmm. Hmm.
I didn't even can bruh, the first date we already being scrutinized.
And listen, if I met you through a friend, maybe I need to just meet up with you and play some spades with you,
Mm-hmm.
at their house.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Z got a line from back in the day that he said, "I need someone that could play spades with cards up, all trust." You need to be put in the situations where you can get to know somebody,
Right.
not spending money on an expensive drink and trying to impress this person.
Facts.
How are you in just regular life? When you come over with the sweatpants on, can we play some cards, have a drink? We don't need to be at Ruth Chris, or Salt Bay. You don't get Salt Bay until we're together. And I think that that's how all the relationship should be. That's just my opinion.
Hmm.
Have we done this poor of a job with our
Oh
young
God,
men?
Now, listen to what he's saying.
Have we not taught our younger men what this is really supposed to be about?
No, they have not because we haven't been there to do that.
Frosty Ray said, first date is an audit. Exactly. Exactly. It shouldn't be that way.
No, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't be that way. We need to be taking time to get to know each other. And I mean, I'm not talking about sitting over a meal. If you met through friends, it may be simply as going over their house playing some cards. If you met online, it may be simply just taking a damn walk.
Right.
See, you know, Steve Harvey about to go off on a tangent that ain't got a damn thing to do with a damn thing.
Nope.
And the reason for that is if you're actually building a relationship, the woman really doesn't care. See, if she likes you, a date getting ice cream is the same as Ruth Chris.
Facts.
It's the same thing. That $10 that you spent on a waffle cone means the same thing to her. What she wants is your time. What she wants is your attention. And
Facts.
see, you know, too many men, and you know, Steve Harvey's setting you up for failure because he's putting you out there to say, well, you need to have this foot forward. Wait a minute, Holmes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If I'm putting this foot forward, she need to be worth the foot.
Facts.
So how do I know she's worth the foot? I gotta get to know her first before I come out and I'm spending bread. This ain't got nothing to do with sex. It's whether or not I know you.
Right.
Because your homeboy, you're not having sex with him, but there's times where you would take him out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If it's a birthday or something, you might be celebrating something. Let's go get a drink. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some wings or something. Things like that. See, you know, women can't have it both ways.
They can't.
They
But
can't
they
have
actually believe they can. You know what I'm saying? They absolutely do believe they can. And I think that's one of the biggest problems that we're going to keep having when it comes down to this is because they honestly believe they can have it all. They really believe they can. And up until this point, when they get by the time they get to an age of what 25, 26, it's pretty much just that. They can get whatever the hell they want. So they assume that it's going to always be like that. And we've said this time and time again that it will eventually fade. And when it does, it's going to creep up on you right at the end of your term. And once that happens, I know a lot of women don't want to hear that. Oh, we talking about that wall stuff. Yeah, I get all that, but it still exists. If men can be broke and not be worth it, women can be over the hill. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how we're going to have to play the game. We do one side, you got to do on the other side. So if you're running around thinking you can have it all, yeah, you can walk around saying some dumb stuff like this. Oh, well, man's supposed to do this and the man's supposed to do that. Well, everything's in your favor anyway. And if you actually want to be with a man long term, here's my thing. I think they want us to keep that up for the rest of the relationship. Like we gotta make sure they understand that we're focused on them and all this other stuff. And just like you said, you get all my attention and all that, and that's cool. That's cool. But sweetheart, I just met you. Why do I have to pay for your time? My time is just as valuable, if not more valuable, because I actually have to earn a living for the rest of my life. I have no other choice. I have to. You can go find some dude to pay for your cell phone, find some dude to help you with your rent, find some dude to help you with whatever you want. You actually have that ability. We don't have that ability. So I have to pay for you, then waste time trying to get to know you just to find out you would, I don't want to say certain words, but you're not it. Why can't we just go to the dang park? What's wrong with that?
I'll play the clip, Gary.
I can appreciate everything you all are saying because you're women. So quite naturally, you set the tone for how you are.
Oh, here we
But
go.
let me say this to men.
If you don't stop freaking kissing people,
It's the proper thing to do. It's the right thing to do. And it's the way it should be done.
and then he talks with authority.
You know, dude,
What the? Kiss my. You know what? He, wow. Do y'all know how his wife got him?
Listen, we're going to go over it, Gary. Let me finish the clip.
dudes kill me because we got a lot
Dudes kill you, killing me. You killing me.
Got news for you, it ain't. They happen to have a skill set that you'll never possess.
Oh
Go.
my
Can
God.
produce another human life.
Oh my God.
Up.
Yo, I can't. Yo, Logic, my bad. Yo, shout out Logic. Appreciate you for being over here. I can't even get to you because bruh,
Silk.
bruh.
Can you say Silk? Now listen, Steve talking like they make the baby by their damn self. Silk.
Oh my.
Look, I want to throw in a brief caveat. I want everyone to realize that Steve Harvey has a daytime talk show, and the only people that's watching this damn show is the women.
Facts.
Listen, yo, nobody's crazy. All that money and sipping just to get a drug dealer sloppy seconds.
Dog.
Nothing you can do can come close to that. I'm ashamed of men. who don't
No, wait, huh?
In addition to that part of the conversation, it needs to be made clear to men that women don't owe you when you take us to dinner.
Oh my fuck! You know what? I'm trying my best not to. Yo, King,
hold on.
King.
I don't disagree with her on
No,
that.
no, I don't know. It's not that. It's the freaking arrogance that's coming across that damn screen that's pissing me off.
Oh, listen, it's a daytime talk show. It's about to get worse.
Oh my god.
But you know what? Listen, nobody owes anything, and this is why
This
I
ain't
tell my young brothers and my young sisters. This is what I'm teaching my daughters and my son is that when you go on a date, when it's the first time you're meeting someone, it's your first time dealing with them in a public setting. You're not going to Ruth Chris.
No, you're not.
Listen, there's no need to do that. Take them to a coffee shop. The idea is to see if you two people can be compatible. That's it. Listen, that should be your first 5 dates.
Yes.
Okay, Ruth Chris and all the fancy restaurants and the fancy dates should not come in unless you two are committed. So you decide, I'm gonna be with this person, I'm gonna be with them, and that's when you enter into that. Not the very first time. The first date, man, is not me taking you to Salt Bay, spending $1,000, hoping to get some coochie at the end of the night.
Okay, so Sarah just said, yes, the first date should be at a coffee house, cheap and cheerful. Bingo. See, you're putting entirely too much pressure on the first date. Do you have any? Okay, so let's be real. A lot of men don't get this kind of practice. Okay, we don't. We don't go on dates nearly as much as women actually think we do, because they go on dates all the time. They're offered a date a lot, so they get to see how it goes, and then they get to pick and choose and how they like it. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I was an Uber driver in Jersey City, okay? Hoboken, that whole shebang. Dude, I'll be picking women up, taking them from a date to a date. And they'll sit there and talk to me and tell me how the first date didn't really pizzazz her, but she's going to see what the other guy has to. Like, it's a game for them.
Yep.
This is why I say all the time, like, dude, do not get your heart broken by these freaking serial daters. That's all they do.
Daters.
That's what they are. They're serial daters.
Serial daters. Not dating with any real purpose or intention.
Nope. And occasionally they have sex.
Pay the valet doesn't mean I need to go home with you.
Absolutely.
So that in that same conversation, that still needs to be said.
And I think that's why so many women still want to pay, because you don't want to be bought. You want to.
Because you don't
Okay, so wait a minute. Hold up. You don't want to be bought, yet you expect the man to give you a ring, house, car, picket fence, dog, everything, but you don't want to be bought. Damn near every female out there complain that they need a man that's making more money than them, but you don't want to be bought. How am I coming in on a dad going, is my oh wait, hold on. Go ahead.
Not for sale.
Correct. Yeah, because nowadays a lot of times in this situation, the women might be making more money.
Then he need to play in the playground he qualified to play.
Now listen. You see that? You see that right there? You see that right there? That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Listen, that's what's wrong with the culture. And see, men buy it that we need to, you know, play in their league and all. Man, you ain't got to play in nobody league. You need to find somebody that's right for you. And if you got a woman who is looking at you for money, get her out of here. You can't build nothing with her.
No, you
She
can't.
wants it already built.
She wanted already built, and she wanted on easy mode for the rest of her life.
Like, listen, that's what I don't get is that if you want the money, you want the nice restaurants, but when it's time for the man to say what he want, he don't get a choice.
He doesn't have a choice. He got to take whatever you give him.
That's why men ain't taking you.
No, see, that's what you do. No, this is a real teaching moment for me.
Yeah, it is. Don't take advice from you.
You were born to put a woman on a pedestal and treat her like a queen. That's your job as a man. Now, if you don't want the job, go do something else. It's an honor to take a woman out.
Hey, that is true. Stop.
Get the yo. I'm about to cuss up.
So I want to give a shout out to some guy for being in the chat and putting this. Just join. How many times has Steve Harvey been married? If I'm not mistaken, this is marriage number 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, Steve Harvey is not some bastion of commitment.
No.
As much as he talking about you got to hold the woman up high and all that. Let me play just a little bit of Steve for you. And this is with his current wife.
What actually happened was she was in my place in New York. My phone rang while she was over there asleep on the couch. And the phone rang, and it was a girl. And I'm over there against the window at my desk talking. But
Pause.
I didn't know she heard it.
Pause.
So I fell
Pause.
asleep.
Just please pause
And
it.
then
Pause
I
it.
heard some noise in the hallway about 3 o'clock in the morning. And it was her with her coat on and her bags packed, and she was rolling them up the hallway. And I went in there, I said, hey, what's happening? She said, I'm going home. When you're ready for something special and real, you come get me.
If I'm still available.
If I'm still available. If I'm still available.
So I had a flip phone back then. What did I do with the flip phone?
Broke it, threw it. Woo.
I
That
took
girl
that
was
phone,
you.
I snapped that phone in half at 3 o'clock in the morning, threw it on the ground, put it in the trash.
Now that's Steve Harvey. He got the woman at the house. He got her in the bed. And he got the nerve to be talking to another woman on the phone on the side. But yet he's still gonna tell you. This is why I say he's a simp. The man has still got the nerve and gall to tell you to hold women up high in that high esteem. Hoodie ain't telling you not to do that. What I am telling you is that in the beginning of your relationship, get to know a person. Because you don't hold nobody with no high esteem that you don't know. Period.
Yes, I do see the connection with Derek Jackson. I absolutely do. I see it.
Exactly.
I absolutely do.
Look, ain't y'all on point tonight.
Matter of fact, ladies, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
For what?
Look at all these men. I've been looking at this man right here with the lady next to the lady in the teal. Is that your husband? This dude been getting it. He been going, yeah, the whole time. That dude up there with the lady with the sash on, he been going, yeah. Cause that man with the blue t-shirt on with the lady with the green t-shirt. I've been looking at all these men going, yeah. Cause we know this how this work. Y'all getting tricked, man. These young dudes out here, man. If you don't understand that, and don't email the show talking about, Steve, you got money. Steve ain't always had money. I had nothing. I have never, ever in my life, from every date I've ever went on, and I done been on some dates,
No shit.
had a woman pay for nothing for me. In my
Different
life.
time. Different time.
This was when I was good in Poe. If I didn't have the money, I saved so I could take out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Man, listen, Steve Harvey is lying.
Yes, he is.
He is lying.
He's
Now,
lying through his
What he
teeth.
said don't even make sense.
Here's a man that used to wash up in a freaking public bathroom, right? He used to go in the stall and wait until it was coast is clear, lather up the soap, wash up in the stall, go back, run out, and try to rinse off before somebody come. One time he actually got stuck in the damn stall because it was whatever happened. People was in there and he was like, I can't keep going through this. I can't keep doing this. And then sooner or later he hit it big. You can't tell me a man that was doing that was focused on any woman at all. At all.
Come on, man.
This dude was working too damn hard on his career to even think about a damn woman. He's lying through his teeth.
And then listen. What the hell does it even matter that he broke the phone up? That just means he don't get a phone call for the rest of that night.
Facts. Like, oh yeah, because I forgot the number. It ain't like she can't. You know what? They need to stop with that, man.
See, this is why I said, like, listen, you get a lot of dumbass people that go to clapping for stuff like this because they don't question anything. But bro, you breaking the phone doesn't do anything.
Right.
You're gonna go back to the carrier and get a new phone with the same line.
Yeah, facts.
You're not gonna get rid of the phone, Steve. You got business happening on that phone, Steve. You're playing games.
You're playing so many games.
Listen, there's more to the clip. We
There's
ain't even
more?
got the Pearly getting into it. Yeah.
Let's bring it.
All right, we gotta take a break. We got more straight talk when we come.
Oh my God, can there be two King of Simps? I think Derek's been dethroned. Oh my God, that was. Oh,
That was horrible.
Why?
That hurt to watch.
that was too.
That hurt to watch.
How old is he?
I don't know, 40s.
No.
No. Oh my God, come on, Val.
Listen,
like 50,
I want to pause this. I want to pause this because, see, Steve making all that goddamn money now. Shout out to Black Jews. His first wife used to hold him down. When he was
Facts.
struggling stand-up comedian.
Facts.
That's that Derek Jackson ridiculousness. I'm trying not to cuss, you understand? But that's that Derek Jackson-ish.
But he makes it so hard. He makes
Come
it so
on,
hard.
man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say he is simping so bad it's ridiculous, bro. You left your first wife. You went to the promised land and left her, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I ain't trying to hear nothing Steve Harvey talking about. That's like
Facts.
Derek Jackson getting up talking. You got a show full of women during the daytime. You got nothing that you can even say to them unless they're gonna take your ass off the TV. Steve Harvey, shut up.
Now, only the wise people actually see through his bullshit. You know what I mean? Not too many people are going to sit here and pretend that this is actually how it's supposed to be.
Facts. But I like my man right here. Listen, my man right here.
Oh, he goes in, bruh.
Yo,
He goes in. He goes in.
Let me let him get into it.
It's a different freaking time. It's like, how can he say that? Oh yeah, I didn't have a job before. I was broke. Oh yeah, every single date I paid, it was probably much more less than it is now. There's just so many things to consider, and he's not even. That was again offensive.
Cringe.
Yeah, and like they didn't. I mean, as Michael was saying earlier, like I don't think the women then were sleeping with the other guy or going.
Yeah, that was like true courtship,
Yeah.
leading to a serious relationship, marriage, commitment, all that good stuff.
Boom.
Yeah.
All of the guys and couples that he pointed to in the audience all looked old.
I know.
Did the
I didn't
guys?
see
The guys
anyone
kind of
that-
looked like
Yeah.
Sims. too.
They looked like they looked weak.
You know
They
their
looked
their
like-
wives brought them to that.
Oh, absolutely. And he knows he has to clap, bruv, for everything,
Yeah,
bruv.
yeah.
Bro, you're using old
2
people
times widow.
as a measuring stick for the current society. It doesn't correlate.
So
it doesn't.
wrong.
It doesn't work, bro. And like again, he's saying, "Oh, don't email because you're saying I've got money." But you do have money, though.
Yes, you
What are
do.
you talking about, bro? In the UK, the energy prices have gone up considerably. House prices have gone up considerably. It's not easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really can't stand these people that act like everybody's balling. We're not all living some rock star life. It's unrealistic bars. Yeah? And, like, at the end of the day, he's talking about, oh, yeah, this is an honor. What do you mean, bro? The woman is a stranger, bro. And with that, all that advice, yeah, oh, yeah, you need to pay on the first date. Make sure the date is cheap, bro. Every guy watching this, yeah. Let me tell you, keep the date cheap.
Facts.
It ain't gonna hurt you, bro. Maximum £50, maximum.
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 That's ice cream or popcorn.
Right.
Maybe a movie. That's it. Maximum.
Maximum.
You got to get money out of the equation. You got to get money out of the equation.
And they won't though. But see, that's their whole game.
Dudes, see, listen. Too many dudes peacock, and that's their game. See, their game, all they got is their money. Or not, they don't even have money. They front like they got it.
There you go. They pretend to have money.
Pretending. So I mean, brothers got to stop leading off with that, man. You got to stop leading off with that. Everything about you, everything ain't about hopping my Hellcat. You understand?
Facts.
And you borrowing your man whip. Stop doing that.
Facts.
Stop doing that. I don't want no scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. You know what I'm saying?
But it's true though.
You and your, you
they don't want to accept that, man. They don't want to accept that.
From your friends, from the passenger side of your friends, right? Listen, this is real. You Negroes is out there. Don't act like y'all not out there. That's why I said we got to redo this.
Yes, we do.
We can't do it the same no more. You not getting that until until this thing is, on its way to something more solid. Not you talking to 3 and 4 dudes. We not doing that. If you doing that we don't need to be at Ruth Chris and Salt Bay. That's not where the head is at. You're ice cream.
Your ice cream. You're when I can get to you. When I have extra.
Bowling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree, because if I like a guy, I don't give a shit where he takes me.
Bang.
If you really like a guy, like if you're really into a guy, you don't give a shit. He
So
can take
true.
He can take you to freaking McDonald's. If you really like him.
Yes, he can take him
or,
McDonald's.
like,
Yep.
wish
I mean, I won't do that, but you can.
to be there.
Yeah,
You're happy to be there.
Yeah, inside you're gonna be like, I wish he took me to a little restaurant, but you're not gonna care, bro. I'm telling you. On one hand, the amount of girls that I've taken out on a date, like a proper date, like one hand, bro, and those girls were already my girlfriend, bruv. So I've already found out, or like the realization has come that she actually likes me and she's invested in one way. Maybe not monetary, but she's invested. She's invested time,
Boom.
energy.
Mhm.
There's no one word answer replies.
Boom.
Like she's actually showing enthusiasm
Boom.
to get to know me
Mm.
and showing me that she likes me. Bro, that's somebody, yeah, okay, boom, I can take you out. But not for some stranger, bro. And
Dang.
Not for no stranger. Do you
You're
hear
a
that?
stranger. Come on, G, go ahead.
We don't want listen, it's not about taking care of you. We already know that's what the hell we supposed to do. But are we about to invest just to get to know you? Like, why? I'm spending time with you, you spending time with me. That right there seems like a fair deal, don't you think? Why do we have to pay for that? The whole thing is just upside down turby. It doesn't make sense to me.
all of that is a lie, bro. And they're trying to turn the majority of men into simps. They're trying to feminize men. Men shouldn't have a backbone. We shouldn't have an idea or a perspective on anything. It's just whatever the woman wants, it goes, bro. Then you got stupid idiots like Steve Harvey. 99% of his audience are women, all clapping, old women clapping.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about, bro? It's propaganda. It's nonsense, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, he's just a simp. He's just trying to make money. I understand. Get your bag. But bro, anybody with half a brain will understand that this is BS, bro.
Do you
Facts.
think women owe men sex if he's taken her out on multiple nice dates?
No. No, you don't owe a damn thing. But see, here's the thing. Like, this is why I say you wait until you've built a relationship before you start taking women out on real nice dates.
Facts.
You know, because then the nice date sets the mood. You can't do that with a person that's a stranger. You need to do that with somebody that's actually feeling you, that's into
Facts.
you, that has a little bit of enthusiasm.
Facts. And that's usually why you should let the woman do the picking. So the whole taking her out on a date nonsense and this whole you notice how women agree to the whole, oh, if I ask you I will pay, but she'll never ask you. So that's why it's okay for them, because she'll never ask you, right? She'll suggest and hint, you know what I'm saying, but she will never say let me take you out. She'll say, well, what about, yeah, it'd be nice to go out, I wouldn't have a problem, you know what I'm saying, but she's waiting for you to ask her. And then they try to turn that whole, well, I think a man should be assertive and all that stuff. Let me tell you something. I've had so many women approach me on some like, I want to take you out type nonsense with the ring on. So don't give me that crap that women do not approach. That's not true. They approach. The men they want, they approach. Now, they might be a little catty about it, or they might be a little, cute with it, but at the end of the day, they're aggressive as hell. Don't think for 1 second women ain't beasts. They deal with beasts every day. They're beasts.
I wouldn't say owe. That's a strong word. Owe. That's like deserve. Do you get what I'm saying? No one deserves anything, and I don't think a woman owes a man sex. But at the same time, bro, like everything is an exchange in this world, bro. Like if you're dating a guy, you know the guy wants to sleep with you. I don't care how nice he is to you.
Facts.
How he talks to you.
Facts.
He wants to sleep with you, bro.
Facts.
If you're dating a guy and you know you don't want to sleep with him, you shouldn't be dating him, bro.
Facts.
That's it. I mean, other people might not agree with that, but why would you be seeing?
In other words, if you're not looking for something serious, you shouldn't be dating. But I think that a lot of relationships now start off as casual hookups.
Mm-hmm.
Where you blowing somebody back out, and then that's how y'all get to know each other.
Facts.
See, Steve Harvey don't want to talk about that.
No, he doesn't.
It's a bunch of backs being blown out at the goddamn gym. I'm just saying. Listen, he gonna say it, right? And the women gonna be like, what's the gym date?
Yo, I mean, everybody, listen. Yo, the gym is the new hookup place right now. That's the new hookup place, the gym. They done killed the bar. The bar sucks. So what did women do? They started taking their ass to the gym.
But
now
it makes better sense though, Gary. Because
yes, it does.
You can deal with somebody on more of a regular basis.
Yes.
Getting to know them, not meeting you at a bar or a club one time. The music is extremely loud. I can barely talk to you. Like no. That if you're meeting somebody at the gym, you've seen them multiple times, likely before you approach them.
Facts.
And then you play the game a little different. You start with the small flirting, and see this is where like Steve Harvey had a real teachable moment for men and women, but he didn't take it because when you're dealing with somebody on more occasions, you get a chance to actually get to know who that person is. So if you're dealing with somebody that's in a gym, they're gonna be there working out. You already have something in common. So now you're seeing what else is there available.
Facts.
Are you both single? What do you both do outside of here? What kind of work do you do? What kind of things do you do for entertainment? What kind of music do you listen to? All of these things, can begin a courtship. But it's starting off with a friendship and getting to know somebody. That's where I think that a lot of these people are missing. They're not talking about that step. Women are just going straight to dinner.
Yes.
Well, let's go to Salt Bay. How am I going to get to know you at Salt Bay when all you thinking about is $1,000 golden crusted steak?
Listen, this is what you need to do. Women and men have to take it way back to high school days where you hold her books and walk her ass home. That's the date. Scratch all that damn dinner shit out of the window. I did not build my relationship with my wife on dinner. I built it by holding her damn books, by taking the bus with her to see that she got home safely. That's how me and my wife built our relationship. Had shit to do with money because we were both broke.
I think it's too much about what we see like in the movies and media on especially social media as far as what people are seeing for the first time they're meeting up. And the media portrays, and especially in movies, the most lavish, the best dinner, and the woman is falling all over the man, and the man is just ready to pay for the dinner, and then they fall in love, or he's taking multiple women out on really expensive dates, and that's not real fucking life.
Mm, that's not real life.
Mm-mm.
It's not real life.
Being a guy that you have no intention of sleeping with them eventually. So what? You're just gonna be dating him, dating him, dating him. He's gonna be wasting time and money for what? For a girl that's not interested. This is what I'm saying. This is why I can count on one hand the amount of girls that have actually gone out there and spent proper money on a date for. Those girls were already my girl.
Bang.
Bang!
And guys need to understand
That now pause.
guess what?
This
That girl-
now hear what he said, gentlemen. Every person out there that's listening to this live, everyone out there who is going to listen to this video in the future, he just said exactly what most real men know. Don't spend a damn thing on her ass until she's your woman.
Thank you.
Until then, we are just F buddies.
Listen,
That's what it is.
you're better
And I
off
don't
getting
spend that
sex
much
outside.
money on F buddies. We go Dutch. F buddies go Dutch. You get the
Better
hotel
off
this week.
keeping the
I get the
sex
hotel next
outside.
week. Huh?
Keep the sex outside of it.
Outside of what?
Listen, keep the sex outside of the beginning of the situation.
Yeah, but that's not
Don't
going to
it-
listen. But you listen. But
this is
I know what you're
solid
trying to
advice.
say, bruh. But that ain't gonna happen. Ain't no way in hell somebody's not. People
You're
gonna.
go-
People
you're bound
date
to
for
fuck
sex. People date for sex. That's
You're
just what it
bound-
is.
Listen, men date for sex. Women don't date for sex.
They use sex as a bait, which means they date for sex.
They're not dating for sex. They're
I,
not dating to
I
have
know,
sex.
I know what they're dating for. They're dating for a relationship, but they're not. This game is so competitive, dog. You can't expect them to. You cannot expect anybody to be on that. I'm gonna be a freaking faithful, not faithful. Excuse me. I'm gonna be celibate, all that kind of stuff. It's far too many women out there that's once they get a touch of a real man, once they get a hit, they're not going to hold up to that rule. They're not. They're gonna do everything they can to get that dude.
Gary, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying the change that needs to come is that very mindset.
Then we screwed for the rest of our life because it ain't coming.
You got it. You have if you're gonna be building a decent relationship with somebody, like if you're having sex with somebody, you might as well spend the bread. You're with that person. And I think that's where we get it fucked up, because then when this person gets pregnant, there's no relationship.
I got an Adam and Eve store down the block. I'm holding.
Hello.
Bruh. Well, wait a minute. Tag is a unique chick, okay? She's very unique. This is not all women. Now, granted, there are a lot of women out there that have that sentiment until they get that taste of that man they want. You can say this all you want until you get him. Once you see him, you like, dog, man, kitty cat won't shut up about this dude.
But Gary, this is what I'm telling you, men are failing because you're going on a date to get sex. Women don't think transactionally. You're bound to fail. Because if she's gonna think transactionally, she's gonna go with the top.
Okay, this is what we're gonna have to do.
Why deal with you?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this. That right there, what you just said, is the reason why so many men are failing today. They don't want to compete in the world that they created, right? They just don't want to compete in that world. They don't want to compete with women because it's an annoyance. Let's be real. I don't got time to be competing with women. I don't. It's just, I don't, first of all, I don't see you as my equal when it comes down to that. It's just what it is. And, you can call me misogynistic all you want. Yes. Call me all you want, but you got way too many easy modes. Just too many. And I just don't got time for that. All right? I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
The second reason is because men are afraid to compete. You have so many dudes that are afraid to compete with anybody, not just women, but men too. Then you get these dudes that still got a sex drive trying to figure out how they can get women. And that's when the peacock coming out. That's when they start renting these cars that claim they rent. Because when I heard that, I thought that was bizarre. Why in the hell you with all this credit that they giving people? Why you renting a car? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't even make to get booty. Why? Don't even. That's worse than freaking financing a car. Why would you do that?
I've seen it, Gary.
But they do it because they trying to trick the girl into it. So when you go ahead.
Well, listen, I think that the men realize that, and I don't want to say women are shallow. That's not what I'm saying. But if they can fake it long enough to get to your parents, they don't have to be them real selves until the cock come out.
To the what?
To the cock. Till they don't have to be their real self until their cock comes out.
Right.
That's when you find out, over pillow talking that he broke. He ain't got no money. He got 3 baby mamas.
Facts.
He ain't seen none of his kids in the past 7 years.
Oh my God.
He got he got 30 grand in child support. He can't really do like that's when you find out all of those things after you're emotionally invested.
Facts.
And that's why I say for both sides of the relationship, if you're out here dating for the purpose of a long-term relationship, you got to take sex out and you got to take money out in the beginning. Both of those things need to go. I need to know who you are.
Yes.
I need to get to know you. Watch a couple basketball games with you. Play some cards with you. See how your phone ringed.
Yes.
I'm just saying, like women need to take the time to get to know men, and men need to actually take the time to get to know the women. Men are too in a hurry to get to the coochie.
Because we don't see past the bed sheets, man. We just don't see past the bed sheets. As long as you got men running around trying to get the easy lay, you're gonna have problems. Because they'll say what you got men out here. They really will say whatever the hell they gotta say. They just would to get that. They'll say whatever they gotta say. They don't care. They don't care. They'll break down and cry. We're back. Remember freaking what was that damn movie? The 5 Heartbeats. Dude, break down and cry. Just break down and cry. So imagine Derek Jacksons of the world on the 50th power. This is what these women have been dealing with. And now that I'm listening to them, and I'm like, yo, I see why they acting the way they acting.
Listen, they don't have a listen. It's not that women don't have a point.
They have a major point.
I think that
they have a major point.
I think that people are going about it the wrong way at the beginning.
Yes, but listen, you have all these stupid ass rules. They told you what you supposed to do in a relationship. They told you what you're supposed to be looking for. They told you what you shouldn't stand for, what you should not deal with. They put rules on every damn thing and basically said your relationship must be perfect for it to work, and that is not the case. You're going to go through more hard times and you're going to go through good times. Rich or not, it's just what it is because you are two opposing forces living together. You're going to run into freaking problems. You're going to bump heads. You might argue over how you chastise the children. My wife and I, we had a discussion based off of should we raise our children Christian or not. This is coming from 2 Christians, or should I say at the time, a former Christian. And I said, I don't want my children to be indoctrinated emotionally by church the way I was. That was my argument. I chose to accept her decision, right? I had the final say. I chose to say, okay, we're going to give it to the children. Let them decide. And I'll go with whatever they say. David wanted to go to church. Nate didn't. Next thing you know, Nate want to go to church. My hand's out of it. That's what their choice is. It didn't take much or nothing to get that settled because my wife and I, we've been discussing for years how to work out problems. But before we got to that point, it would have been it would have been 3 days of arguing over that. 3 days of arguing. It didn't come overnight. It took years for my wife and I to actually see eye to eye. Years. And don't think we didn't do dumb shit in our relationship. Oh my God, we was fools. I ain't gonna leak it on the damn internet like that, but we were fools. But we got through that shit. We got through it. And I am happier than I've ever been in my life.
Absolutely.
You get strong through this shit, man.
On a restaurant at Hakkasan Gaucho, yeah, that girl is sleeping with a guy for free. 100%. You know what I'm saying? So it's all, bruh, like, I'm not trying to hear any of that, bruh. Serious. And I've been that guy to sleep with girls for free many times, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Gym dates, bare gym dates. Come on, man.
Yo, pause. Do you see King's King Refuse question?
No, it hasn't populated in the.
No, he's probably on Lambologies. Can you type that into the Gary Lamb Network or Hood's chat so he can see it? Continue.
Get me. A gym date. Okay, boom. Let's say, work out together.
Oh, okay.
Let's work out together. Or what's it?
That's an amazing idea.
Simple. Let's go to the shopping center. Just walk around.
They worked out with you and they wanted to hook up after?
Sweaty.
Yeah. They're all, like, obviously I'm wearing the vest and that.
Were you
swole?
You like yelling at them and stuff?
No, I'm not actually training them. I'm not training them. They're like, we're going there together.
Okay.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go there anyway.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's real like that. And again, it's just like what you said. If the girl likes you, it doesn't matter where you go, bro.
Yeah.
So true.
That's so true.
Take me to Popeyes and talk to me.
So I'm
That's
saying,
all I want. I want chicken sandwich and everything.
more time.
Listen. Women would say that she doesn't know her own value.
Yeah.
Go ahead with King's Refuge comment.
What do you think ruined women more? Feminism or the internet?
Ooh, Lord.
I don't even know if we can I'm gonna put up a poll and we're gonna come back to that question because that's a game changer for you. That is a game changer. Holy crap, that's a damn good question. But continue.
Boy, I honestly, King's Refuge, I really don't know what to say to that.
Neither do. That's why I'm putting up a poll because I don't know.
My heart wanted to say feminism, but this internet situation tied together with it is like it's the perfect storm, man. It's
We gotta actually come out. We gotta come up with a live on this topic.
yeah.
I think we should do a live on this topic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. More time you'll eat one sandwich, have one drink. The drink you'll drink half the drink. You'll be there for like 2 hours, just talking because you actually like the guy. You're interested in the guy. When these girls talk about a guy has to pay this and he has to take me here, that's for the guys they don't really like.
They're using.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it's always like conscious, you know? Like, but I do think like a lot of times like women were so indecisive that it's like I don't know, sometimes guys get taken advantage of, you know?
You're saying guys get taken advantage of because what, women are indecisive?
No. I mean, like, okay. I mean, I think I wouldn't say like personally, I don't have a ton of free time, so like I think my time's valuable. So if I don't like a guy, I'm not gonna go on a date with him. But I think a lot of guys like wait for years in the friend zone, and I think as women, like we kind of know this, and sometimes like I don't know. Yeah, I feel like.
But he's in the friend zone for a reason
Yeah,
because
he's
you
in
know
the-
you don't like him, so
Yeah.
it's not indecisive.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just don't like
He's
him.
choosing to be there. Yep.
True.
He's doing
That's
it to
true.
himself, really.
Yeah, it's true. What do you think of guys that stay in the friend zone?
They're idiots.
Sad.
The girl, more time the guy knows, bruh, I don't know, he's been watching Aladdin or Sleeping Beauty or something, bro. I don't know, bro. You've been listening to Derek Jackson or Steve Harvey. I don't know what it is, but you need to understand if the girl's sending you one-word answers, if she's taking 24 hours to reply to a message, she don't like you. She's piping, letting somebody else pipe her, bro. That's it. Move on. Find a girl that does like you. And the uncomfortable truth is for a lot of guys is that more time, like this is my honest opinion, more time the girls that you like don't like you.
Facts.
That's uncomfortable, but that's just the reality because just like what you always say on the dating apps, what women swipe right how many times?
Women swipe right between 5 and like 15% of the time, where men swipe right 50% roughly.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, so that's the reason like women hate men, and like they say things like men are trash and like men are the problem, and
'Cause
even
it's-
like men need to rise up. It's usually because they're sleeping out of their league, because it's like a girl that's a 5'6", maybe 7, sleeping with an 8, 9, or 10, and then they'll say, oh, like men don't do enough, but no, it's because you're picking the guy that's out of your league and you're getting Plan C attention because that's
Boom, Steve Harvey, where you at?
Not on this podcast.
Where you at? Steve?
Not on this podcast. Because if he was on this podcast, he'll be getting schooled right now by people half his age. This is why it's like when you listen to I can understand why a lot of people, a lot of children, young adults do not want to listen to the older ones because we don't know their world. We can tell them how our world can fix their world, but we don't know their world. You don't know how desperate these women are. They are desperate. When you're willing to put all
the same men.
when you are putting all that crap into your body just to attract a man and then turn right around and say, I ain't doing this for you, then who the heck? There's something wrong with that. What do you think about that?
Play the clip.
where you're at.
Oh, and another thing, what Steve Sarvey simply said, yeah, is that, oh, well, if you're trying to date a woman that's out of your league, then play in your own playground. Well, guess what? The women in that guy's playground probably still want to date a guy that's higher than him anyway. So it still doesn't equate.
It doesn't equate.
Like,
It does not equate.
120 or 120.
It doesn't.
That are in that income bracket. I don't know. They might be. I don't know. But it's like he's equating the same, like that men and women have the same type of standards when they don't.
And they obviously don't.
Yeah. And so it's like just because a girl's successful, if she only goes for guys that are above her, she'll probably be lonely.
Yeah. He wasn't even differentiating women. He just said women, you know, boom.
Right.
Like he didn't say successful women. He just, oh well, maybe she's out of your league. What are you talking about,
A
bro?
lot of generalization.
Yeah, man.
Even in the wedding day, they say it's the bride's day. Like the guy
never
didn't
liked that.
exist.
The guy just turns up.
and he probably paid for everything, the napkins, the napkin holders, and whatever. It's just like bride's day. It's just, oh
And
my
even they
God.
say happy wife, happy life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
And they do
bullshit.
that in the store, you know, that's what they fill the house with and stuff.
Like she's always right. Why do we have terms like that? So
And it's like, ha ha ha. As soon as the guy, you know, I don't know, there's like merchandise for the guy. It's just like,
yeah, and as many of you know, I was just banned on TikTok.
Shout out to Pearly, the average looking Kevin Samuel.
The average looking Kevin Samuels.
Much love, Deanna Walton with the super chat. Only the wife gets queen treatment. I'm glad somebody said that. That's what treating someone like a queen is.
Facts.
That's your wife.
Yep.
It's not any of this baloney that other people are talking about. Hoodie is dying over here.
You good?
Yeah, I'm alright. Just coughing a lot.
You sure you're all right? Because I know you can continue.
Yeah, we good.
All right, let's go.
We good. But yeah, man, listen. Steve Harvey is a simp.
So much so I can't even. And I mean, to us, he's a high quality, high status simp, but he's still one. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not telling the truth. He's supporting the narrative. So and if you listen to him, he does try his best to like drop tools of the trade to men who, but you know what I'm saying? Because dudes already know why he's doing it. He's about his paper. You know what I'm saying? He wants to keep that lifestyle. So I'm not going to sit here and say he's a simp because he figured out the game, right?
He's definitely a sellout. Dude.
Well, if you want to say that I will say that more because I do not think a man like that is a simp. I think it seemed like he's simping, but I don't think he's a simp. That's my thoughts on that. But you're wrong, nigga. You're wrong.
Shout out to Germ on the board. Much love, Germ, man. Steve Harvey with the King Simpin. Listen, we got one last clip to play, and then Hoodie gonna go ahead on and get some cough medicine or something. It's been crazy over here, man.
Bruh.
But much love to everybody in the chat as the channel keep growing with the new branding.
Salute.
Let's salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody. But let
Love
me
every
play
one
it.
of you.
Political correspondent, and we are here today to talk
Oh, this
about
one. Oh,
ways of
God.
dividing women across the country. In other words, we're here to talk about feminism. First, I just want to say we know we can't represent everybody's views, but we did try our best to bring together a diverse group of women today. In today's polarized world, is feminism dead? I saw your hand.
I think that depends on the definition of feminism. I strongly think that feminism is more of an action than an identity. I would say it's uplifting all women, in which case it's very alive. At the same time, if we do follow that definition, feminism has splintered off into so many different areas that you can look at people like Sheryl Sandberg who say you should just get another nanny if you feel oppressed. And if we're talking about that kind of feminism, yeah, it's pretty dead.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the human race exists, feminism will never be dead. There's something that we're going to have to strive and work towards.
Now listen, I want you to notice they put a fat black woman up there. Why?
And put her in the front.
Why? Why? They made sure they got an obese, chubby. Listen, it's hilarious with these people, man. It's hilarious with these people. I'm gonna play it, but I noticed that when I first watched this, like they put a fat black woman right up front for you.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
Yes.
With red lipstick on, the centerpiece is her.
To make sure that there's equality.
I didn't even think about that.
Feminism's not dead.
I don't know that it can die. As long as there's power and oppression, there will be people fighting for equity. And until that somehow goes away, feminism is alive and well.
I think feminism isn't actually about equality. It's about equality when it benefits us.
Yes.
I think feminism is really about women wanting special privileges and treatment at the expense of men often. And I think it's alive and well, sadly.
Yes.
I think feminism is also alive and well.
I want you to notice the only two people of color are obese.
Yeah.
There are different kinds of feminism, right? Like that is obvious. And for me, as a womanist, as a black feminist, right?
A womanist.
Really thinking about
She said she's a womanist.
Dignity, right? Equity.
Oh,
right?
God, it's over.
As long as
It's over.
that need isn't met, we're
It's
still
over.
gonna keep fighting.
I'd say it's alive and well. I'd say that it's also very nuanced, and I think what
There
it looks
we
like is
go.
going to differ depending on where you are in the world.
You know what that is. You know what that is. Shout out to Philly, man. Much love, man. Shout out the Philly on the Cash App, man.
Danger. Danger. Danger.
They got a man up there talking for women.
The show is hot.
World. For me, I just see it as a lens, which isn't necessarily antagonistic or protagonistic. It's just a useful tool.
Similar to what Pearl just said, I find that a lot of feminist ideology and thought today feels more of like a supremacist movement rather than something that is supposed to be advancing the goals of equality. I don't think that we can really term what's going on as feminism because it looks so different to, I think, the earlier feminist movements. So in that way, I would say it's taken its last breaths of life. It's dying.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's getting more and more radicalized. For sure. So it's definitely still alive.
I think I'll preface and say that I don't know so much about modern Western feminism, and there might be a lot of terms that I don't know, like political jargon and stuff. But I believe in the advancement of women, whoever considers themselves a woman. Efficiency.
There you go. There we go. There it is, Gary. Rearing its ugly head, huh? Rearing it. Here, I'll keep playing it.
Society. So
Yeah.
deeply rooted that feminism has always existed. I think America's a little obsessed with themselves, and it's like always feminism is rooted in America, and like, oh, white women started it, and it's kind of offensive because for thousands of years, women have been dying for their rights. I think as a Black woman specifically, when you talk about feminism, the mainstream first thing you think about is a certain type of feminism that tends to exclude still, even today, even with intersectional feminism, exclude African American women, and it's always kind of done that. And also,
yo, pause it. Just pause it. Pause it. Just please pause it. Shit, I can't take. This was so hard to listen to, bruh.
Hard to listen to is an understatement, man, because it doesn't even make sense.
I don't understand. And the poll is saying that feminism, 62% for feminism, and the remainder for the internet. And it's oh man, it's not looking good for the internet. They are saying that the feminist movement has done more damage.
I think I'm gonna have to go with feminism because feminism,
After listening to this clip, yes,
it means victimhood though.
That's what it is. That is exactly what it is.
They're marching around the victim card right now.
Yo, every second they did, and that is okay. So I did a video on this, and they kept saying they have barriers, right? Whatever those barriers may be, and every time one of them asked what barriers, they never told you. They just never told you, and it's like.
The disabled woman, Gary, said that her barrier was getting out the damn chair.
That's her barrier.
Jesus Christ, I'm laughing.
That's her barrier. But it's because you got a bad deck of bad deck of cards or a bad hand. That's what that was. It ain't because you're a woman. It's because you have no legs. They got nothing to do with anything. A man without legs, more than likely, is known to be bitter with. Well, I've seen a lot of men.
Legs and a lobster claw, Gary. She's got a lobster claw.
I wasn't going to say that. I should say. I'm turning the camera off. I don't want to be seen with you saying that stuff. You can't say. Wait a minute. Did you just? You was wrong for that.
It's a barrier to entry in relationships.
Man, hit the like button, man. This is some good stuff.
That's why. Listen, that's why she on the feminism train. It's over. Look, right now, and I agree with Philly. It's all about who's the bigger victim right now.
Blah 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 blah.
You got the black chick. She flexing. You know what I'm saying? You got the disabled woman. She flexing the lobster claw. Like, you know, it's a lot going on right now. But all it is what men would call cock measuring.
Yes, just in the reverse.
Yeah, I'll play the clip.
I think feminism is attempting to say, okay, the first thing we agree on is that there are barriers and
here we
friction
go.
to what I need and what I want based on the
this
fact that I'm
again.
a woman. What it ignores is that, and what privilege is that you may not have to think that being a woman and being a black woman and being a black woman who
Pause. Do she classify herself as a black woman?
She went there. And a black woman with a lobster claw sitting in this damn chair.
Now, I'm thinking she's talking about a straw man, right? Whatever this person is just an animated character. But she named everything that she has but the color part. I'm just confused. Instant gratification has killed relationships. Superficial internet meat market make 3 think there's 8. Bruh, nobody wants to take time to actually meet someone and build a relationship. Carl, you're busting. You're busting.
That's 'cause Gary wants the vagina. He wants the vagina immediately, Carl. He wants to blow your back out.
Yes.
Instead of waiting.
He don't want to wait.
He don't want to wait.
Why? Every female is doing it.
Listen, I think men need to go get a flashlight then, you know what I'm saying? Go on about your damn business.
That would be way cheaper than hunting these women down, I tell you. Yeah, oh my God.
This is what I want to tell women. And this is why I think
feminism is taking a killing to the internet. We're talking 67%.
But maybe this is counterproductive, right? But how many times, have men probably been with a woman, and once they have had sex with her, that interest, that like that they had was gone.
It's so gone.
Gone.
Jiffy, what's up, baby girl? It's gone. Let me tell you something. It is so gone. I hate to say this, but I've had that experience. And you're like, wait a minute.
Gone.
Did I just I just screwed up. Cause you know the clock starts to tick. Because what she's gonna want that intimacy that a boyfriend will give a girlfriend. And you don't have those girlfriend feelings for her.
No.
So she's going to annoy you. Every time she calls, you're going to be like, oh boy. Every time you talk, oh boy. Every time.
Listen, before you go get ice cream with a woman, if you a man, get the fleshlight out, rub it out.
Yes.
To be thinking, you need to think with a clear, nut-free mind.
Yes. It's so true.
I'm not trying to be funny.
No, you dead ass, man. Do not go fully loaded on no damn date.
I'm not trying to be funny.
You're going to think differently.
You need a clear mind. Man.
Very clear mind. Do not play that game, bro. That's how 18 years happened. That right there. What I just gave you is worth the damn live right there. That is how you get your ass into an 18-year situation because you didn't rub one out.
Listen, my daughter, my oldest baby girl, was born from the first time her and her mother had sex. You understand?
Yes.
From the first, had we never had sex again, she would still be here.
Ugh.
Okay? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And at many a times with men, before we get involved, a lot of the decisions that we're making, and this is where that expensive dinner comes in. This is why men are so disappointed when they don't get the vajayjay after the dinner.
Oh my
Because
gosh.
the entire dinner, they had what was going on after the dinner.
Yes.
They're trying to position everything for after the dinner.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
to fix that,
We're horrible creatures, aren't we?
you need to rub one out and then take her to Baskin Robbins.
We are horrible men are terrible. Like when you really sit down and think how hard we work to get a woman in the bed, knowing damn well we don't want nothing to do with her.
You don't even want it, Gary. Listen, every one of these women on this panel, except for the Kool-Aid man, have all had a man that woke up after that nut and looked at them and said, no.
I'm good.
What am I doing? And then wondered why he ghosted after getting the vagina.
Ugh.
There's a reason, baby. Don't you understand? Don't you understand?
Bruh. Play the clip.
It's beautiful.
Impacts you further. You have more barriers. You have more friction. You are less able to get what you want. You're undervalued in a way that's like, okay, well, that's life. That's what I mean by equity, and that we're able to, without friction, all get the same needs met.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. See, I disagree with that. I think life is easier if you're a girl. Actually,
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of
advantage.
benefits that men don't have. I'm not going to speak anything to race. I'm just talking about gender specifically. It's usually like an excuse. Like, honestly, I think as a girl, you have equal opportunity in the world. I think there's benefits. Like, for example, we have quotas for
Look
women
at
in
her
specific jobs that
tweaking.
are given to us that aren't given to men. So yeah, I would say it's easier being a girl.
Just from a viewpoint over here, though, it seems there's a lot of pretty privilege in what you're saying.
Stop the tape. Did you just hear?
Listen,
she fired back with pretty privilege to Pearl.
Yeah. Just plain Jane. Average. A cup. You understand? Ain't nothing special going on there. Pancake booty. All of it. And she hit her with pretty privilege. What's going on here, Gary?
And you present.
Do you think I'm pretty? Thank you.
Hey, look. Even
In a way that beauty standards have accepted, and so
They call me ugly on the internet all the time.
lots of times.
Listen, Pearl, listen. This woman is better looking. This woman is better looking. This woman is better looking. If she was 75 pounds lighter, she'd be better looking. If she was 75 pounds lighter, she'd be better looking. If she dressed like a woman, she'd be better looking. And if you didn't have a lobster claw, you'd be a Pearl, listen, Pearl is average, man, just chilling. She just chilling. But see, a woman like Pearl, average woman like that, treat you real good, man.
Yo, Dre, use a use
the truth, man.
you funny, bro. You funny. But yes, you're right. You're right.
Kyle crazy.
Oh God, yes, absolutely. Oh wait, my wife's listening. Oh, sorry, baby.
I just mean that there is a certain value that we give to certain bodies.
I mean, let's also dig into why
she's saying that
these quotas exist and why these what you're calling
because we
privileges
want
exist.
special treatment.
Yep.
No, but it's because there have historically and presently in most jobs been fewer women.
And sexism.
How is it sexism when we have no barriers today? So we can
Who
pick
has
what
no
we wanna
barriers?
pick.
Doesn't have barriers.
Women don't have barriers.
Women, yeah. What's
We have
stopping
no
you? You can do
barriers.
whatever you want. What's
I
stopping
can
you?
or you can.
Here we go. Here we go, lobster. Mrs. Krabs.
What's stopping you? As a woman.
She cannot. She cannot handle. She cannot handle.
I'm
What?
just having my damn camera.
Bruh, I got mine on.
No, I can't use mine right now.
Yeah. You sick. You blowing butt. You blow bubbles.
Gary, did you see the look on that face?
Yes, I saw it.
Nothing's holding you back.
She-
What do you mean I have a goddamn lobster claw? Did you? The look on her face, like you better fix this now. How dare you? Gary, she almost started to put her hands in the air. Like, nubs up. You know she did.
Oh shit! Oh, she's like, she is lost. She can't. She's like, are you kidding me? Oh my god, man. Oh, that was
Can't
great.
say a damn thing to her.
That was
okay?
great. Oh my god.
When I'm walking out the damn place, I have Rock Lobster playing on my goddamn phone.
Yes. Oh my god.
Come on, let me play this one more time, man. I gotta run that back.
There's been fewer women because of sexism.
How is it sexism when we have no barriers today? So we can
Who
pick
has
what
no
we want to
barriers?
pick.
Doesn't have barriers.
Women don't have barriers.
Women, yeah. What's
We have
stopping
no
you? You can do
barriers.
whatever you want. What's
I
stopping
can
you?
or you can.
What's
Here we go. No, you can't surf, baby. No.
stopping you? As a
Her face.
That ignores a lot that I'm a woman with a disability. So
Yeah.
there's a lot stopping me that you don't have to think about.
Well, as I
You don't
said
have to
before,
think
I'm
about.
speaking about women. I'm not.
You're
I'm
speaking
not,
you're speaking for yourself.
You're speaking as
an
able-bodied
white woman.
I
That is
understand.
white.
Of course, there's going to be other barriers if you're disabled. I'm sure.
Okay, I just want to ask a question.
Listen, she gotta stop.
I gotta ask this question: how in the world can these individuals not see what Pearl is getting at here?
I don't know.
They just can't see it. It's like, no, I'm not talking about you personally. Everything is personal to these women. Every dang thing is personal to them. Everything. So subjective. That's a problem.
I'll finish playing.
Talking about as a woman.
So you're
I
just
would
going to
agree.
ignore
White
the
women
pay
have it
gap.
easier. Yes, I would agree.
What?
You're just going to ignore the pay gap, regulation over a body.
The pay gap.
Listen, this woman about, you know, women having barriers, and she doesn't even want to be a woman. It seems like the only intelligent person on the damn panel is the man in the dress not talking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because look, the minute he says something, they're chewing his ass up.
Yeah.
They're chewing his ass to pieces.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? You're not even a real one. I'm not going to say that.
Pay gap doesn't exist.
my friend.
It doesn't. It's the industries that women pick.
Let's talk about it.
There's a pay gap, but it's because women don't want to do the hardest industries.
I don't think it's that simple. I think that's an oversimplification. I think the fact of the matter is that women structure their lives differently to men. Men don't give birth. Men don't have to carry pregnancies. Men
Nope.
don't have to be the primary caregiver most of the time. Women
Nope.
also don't hold jobs for as long as men do. They often will stop and start. They'll go back into work. They'll take time off. They'll take part-time jobs. The way
Hold
that
on,
men
hold
work
on.
and
Are you saying that they do a lot less work? Is that what you're trying to say? Because right now I'm feeling a little offended that you will say something like that. Why would you throw facts like that at me? I don't respect them. This is insane.
Shout out to David Roycroft. Beautiful comment. He said, "This is what I find funny. They always say I am just as capable as a man or able-bodied, but yet first thing they say is, look, I am disabled. I have barriers." And see, that's what this whole panel is about. Listen, women with feminism hasn't gained women empowerment.
It has not.
Unless victimhood is the empowerment. Well, you know, maybe in a weird victimhood type of way, they've gotten to power.
Well, here. Okay, so there you go. The power is the ability to shut them down without answering any questions. I think that's one of the tactics. Keep them guessing.
Right.
Because it infuriates them. Because you're right, it infuriates me that you're talking to my child, telling them how to think like that. That would infuriate me, yes. It should infuriate you if someone did that to your people.
Economically different, and to try to say that they're comparable is where this issue comes from. They're not comparable.
Two things. First of all,
Two things.
Let's dig into why they think that they should take these jobs, which is societal sexism, and then
Societal sexism. She said that, guys, I'm not playing this game. I just heard what the fuck? Look, yo, this is the book. Yo, we're gonna have to take this to Rumble and go off, because this is insane. Did she say societal sexism? What in the fuck? What do you mean societal sexism?
Listen,
baby, they passing men up in droves to give you jobs in the STEM industries. Passing men up in droves for you.
Gary, listen. She goes by he, him pronouns.
Right.
At least speaking in the U.S.
Oh my God, that's a crazy.
When compared for the same jobs, there still is a pay gap, particularly when it pertains to race.
Because 60% of women have never asked for a raise. So how can you complain about your pay if you don't ask?
Why are they not asking? Wait, what happens when women ask for?
So now they're afraid to ask for raises.
They're afraid to do anything.
Wait a minute,
I'm
let me get
triggered.
this straight. You're not afraid to tell a man he ain't shit.
Nope.
To tell a man that he don't make enough money. To tell a man he can't get no coochie after dinner. But now, when it comes to work, and y'all supposed to be the most abled, the most cunning, you can't ask for a raise? What?
Mm.
Sorry, I've been wanting to say something, but I want to be respectful. I don't want to interrupt people, and I want to let them finish their thoughts.
Jump in, just
But
go
it's
through the
just
wall.
it is a very privileged label, right, to be able to say that you're feminist, right? And I say that because I come from a working class background of Dominican immigrant parents. My mother would not necessarily identify as a feminist. I look to my mother, and I do think of her as a feminist. A lot of my ideas and my empowerment comes from seeing her like survive and put food on the table. When I'm thinking about feminism,
As many of you know, I was just banned on.
Listen, shout out to Pearl for having the courage to deal with these idiots. Check out the whole conversation on Vice. That was just some clips of it, but it'll make your head spin. I didn't want to watch the whole thing. It's 40 minutes long. That's a 2-hour damn live.
Yes.
Like it's ridiculous. And plus, who wants to watch that for 40 minutes? Like, come on. We'd all be yelling at the damn screen.
We can't do it. Can't do it.
Shout out, man. Listen, it was a great live, man.
Yes, it was.
Yes, Steve Harvey is a simp, and Just Pearly Things is based.
Mm, 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 mm.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, Just Pearly Things, she's definitely based, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the live.
Facts.
Oh my goodness. What a great live, man. Listen, Gary, what you want to leave the people with before we get the hell out of here?
We're going to be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, same time, every time. This is Gary Lamb signing off. You guys have a good one.
Listen, shout out to everybody on the live that helped get us to 8,000 subscribers today. Much love.
Woohoo!
Shorts is there just to keep conversation going.
Yes.
Like I said, thank you to everybody that checked us out on the live. But I put those shorts out there. Gary put his shorts out there just to get conversation going, just to get people thinking, and to get a little discord in there. So shout out to everybody that's been a part of that and continues to share and like on the lives, man. And I appreciate everyone that has stuck with us through the channel rebranded. Much love, as always. Y'all have a great rest of your night. YouTube. It's your favorite uncle. It's your favorite cousin. It's your favorite brother. Drizzy Dre, the Hood Conservative. Thank you to all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Peace.
Yes. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that is in Lambologies and everyone that is at Rumble. I just want to say thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for supporting me in every which way. Please like, rate, and show this to your friends and family, everything like that. Just share my stuff. This is Galen signing off. You guys have a good one.